the divine call, understanding the opening of your spiritual awakening journey. There comes a moment when the universe shifts from a gentle whisper to a loving, unwavering push. This push is not out of cruelty, but rather from divine certainty that your soul is ready to awaken and recall its true nature. Deep within your core, something stirs, an ancient, sacred truth waiting to be rediscovered. Even if your mind hesitates around the concept of change, desperate to cling to the familiar. This divine call is when the road in front of you begins to narrow. This is when illusions that once seemed solid start to crack and dissolve. As the timeless saying goes, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. Sometimes that teacher is a moment of upheaval, a shift in circumstances, or a sudden realization that shakes the foundations of your known world. These events are not random. Instead, they are divine invitations, carefully orchestrated by the universe, urging you to awaken from the slumber of illusion. As the Buddha taught, the mind is everything. What you think, you become. When the thoughts of limitation and fear become too heavy, divine grace gently urges you to let go. This calling is the sacred force that presses on the heart of your ego and false self until they crack open like a seed breaking through the soil of limitation. Methodically, everything you thought you needed to survive, your stories, your masks, your attachments, begin to fall away into silence. And in that stillness, beneath the rubble, you find what has always been waiting there to be discovered: your divine essence, your authentic self. Rumi once said, "The wound is the place where the light enters." And indeed, pain and upheaval are often the messengers of awakening. They serve as sacred openings, gateways through which divine light floods into the parts of us that have been hidden or suppressed. The storm you may face is not an enemy, but a divine process, clearing the old to make space for the new. Although it can feel uncomfortable, like it is tearing through the landscape of your life, remember that storms are sacred. They are the night that prepares the dawn. They are the dark earth that nourishes the seed before it blooms. What is being asked of you is not to fight or cling, but to surrender to trust the divine rhythm, the sacred unfolding that is happening beyond your understanding. Know that the greatest strength lies in surrender, in trusting the divine flow. For when you stop resisting what is, and instead move with life's natural currents, you will align with the infinite love and wisdom that sustains all of creation. The universe is always conspiring in your favor, even in moments of chaos and pain. It will bring you exactly what you need for your growth and awakening. Divine trust is knowing that every ending is a new beginning, that every crack in the ego is an opening for divine light to pour in. It is about recognizing that the greatest transformation comes through surrender, not effort. Trust the sacred push, the divine pressure, knowing that this is the moment your soul has been waiting for. Break free from the stories, the limitations, and the illusions of separation. Step into the fullness of your divine nature, lighter, clearer, unmasked, and free, because what is being asked of you is not to put in more effort or take control, but rather a deep, unwavering surrender to the divine forces you are sensing within, around, and through you. In this surrender, you will find your true strength, your lasting peace, and your infinite, eternal awakening. From all of our hearts at Iowaska Church of Healing, we salute the love and light within you.